Hello everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, we spent, what, like 2.5 hours last time? And this is the result. We have a modest little base with a farm, a barracks, a washroom, or latrine. This oxygen producing area that's giving me some troubles, some coal power, and a large void. It really isn't even that big, just for where all the original biome was. And we've explored a little bit out here, enough to find a few interesting things. We got a steam vent out here that's cooling into plenty of water over time, in the middle of the slime biome, or a swamp biome, or whatever. And we've got a natural gas geyser, which I don't think there's anything you can do with it except for turning it into power. I don't think there's like other uses. So we'll take advantage of that at some point. But again, slime biome. You can see the abyssalite right there though, so probably this isn't even we could probably cut it like really easily right there and take advantage of this. We'll have to think about that. How are we doing thermally? Now that we have this up, it won't transmit heat as quickly as the rock will, which kind of makes you want to go ahead and cut this out too. We still need to get the entire lower part of this. But at least we're a bit shielded from the heat over here. Again, we might want to cut back to the abyssalite. That would be a good idea, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. There's some hydrogen there, but we can just cut out above it. So like this. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could build like some heat-absorbing tiles or whatever it is. Is that a little bit of polluted oxygen? How did it get up here? There's a little bit there too. Huh. Little bits of polluted oxygen. Shouldn't that all fall down? Yeah. We're doing pretty good at getting it, given that we don't have any sort of cistern for the polluted water, and it's just kind of accumulating down here. But apparently we're not getting all of it. One issue is that the air here is just so super concentrated. It's way overpressured. We need to deal with that at some point. Yeah, here's how the polluted oxygen's getting out. Whenever we open this door. Maybe I could build another thing right there. I like that. So build another absorber right there. It'll cut down the airflow a bit too. Anyway. I'm not really happy with this. I mean, we built it right underneath our cistern, our water pool. And that means we can't let the air flow out of it. But I wouldn't want to anyway, because then all this polluted oxygen might get out. In fact, this is kind of the natural place for it to appear, in between these different layers. Let's build another deodorizer over here too. This deodorizer is all over the place. I don't think we can get up there. Just trying to improve our fort a bit. I say fort, it's a... what am I saying? I can't build on top of that? Yeah, right, because they can't go on walls. I guess it's okay, we can build... No, I don't really want to mess with the airflow. Well, this won't anyway, so sure. This is fine. Just a few more deodorizers right at that line. We've got idle people. We need to get people busy. So, okay, well, first of all, we have that one oxifern. Look at that, we have 53 mealwood seeds. Okay. We need to start thinking about the future. So, let's get research going. Sorry, there's always so many little things to do. Just go ahead and let's get something we haven't looked at yet. Work towards this, sure. And eventually home luxuries. Yeah, comfy bed. That would be good. Getting fine art. All these things. Generic sensors. That might be better. Start getting some of these. Yeah, let's go ahead and work towards just all the automation stuff. Huh. We need to get that telescope at some point. Anyway. We're nowhere near the surface anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. We did leave this ladder. I could have been deconstructing as I went down, but I think it's fine. So, let's see. Our goal is to print 12 duplicates and do a bunch of things. I don't even know what that is. Temporal barrier. Temporal tear. Huh. Send a duplicate on a one-way mission? That seems like a bad idea. Anyway, we're gonna need 12. I think we should start making some bedrooms for these guys. Where do I want to do that? Over here, perhaps? Like, this could be the bedroom area? I don't know. I'm trying to... I think I'd rather have it closer to the ladder, so it's sort of more central. So, right here. Let's make this the bedroom area. And... eventually, bedrooms need to be at least 12 tiles. They need to be minimum height of 4 tiles, so that we could squeeze them in little 3x4 rooms. They need a comfy bed and a decor item. I think we'll go with 4x4s. Another directlet. More guys. I'm not gonna get more guys yet. Although I could. I mean, I've got plenty of oxygen. Do I like any of these? Ranching, decorating? We already kind of have a decorator. I think I'm just going to take the care package. But let's start looking for more dupes to add. 8% stress. Gene, what's the matter? Oh, popped eardrums. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Room. We're going to make this. Let's go ahead. Should we make it out of the insulated tile? I think. And 4 tall and 4 wide, like that. And we'll add some. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's fine. And we're gonna want room for 12, so that's 3 rows of 4. So that's 1, 2, 3. And we'll replace some of this with some airflow tiles. And let's go ahead and replace the old floor with insulated tiling. We'll need some doors. The research is still going. Yeah, it seems like all of these are acting. And yet, polluted stuff is getting by. These aren't, but oh well. These are not either. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, let's do this 3 times. So, door here. Should we could do 2 rows of 6 instead. I think that might work better, actually. Although we don't want to expose them to this electricity. I think we'll just go with 3 rows of 4. In hindsight, this is the floor of the next building, so we should make those airflow. Occasionally it gets like all quiet, and I'm not quite sure why. That was wrong. Don't replace that. No, that was right. Oh, we didn't let this fall through. Okay, we need to sweep all that. Get that swept. And while they're busy getting food and stuff, we can go ahead and actually keep building. So, door. I could not build a door on this side. I could just make it so they have to enter from over here. We can extend this up. I'm not gonna add more airflow tiles. I'm gonna say this is the top of the main area. They'll still need between, so like that. Okay, and then inside of those rooms, we have all this stuff. You're still going, right? Was that an automation on science? Enable, okay, just enable disable building? Nah, that's not point, not a good deal. Like, why would you ever disable your science? Just don't queue it, I suppose. Okay, finish this up. Inside each room, we're going to put a bed. We don't have a good bed yet. We're investigating it though, so let's wait for that to come up. We will need some decor though. We can go ahead and get that going. So we've got this molding. Oh, look at the morale here. It's terrible. There's a few good places, but it is not a fun place to live. Yet. Why is this not... Must be built in a corner, so you have to wait for it to actually get built first. Okay, we can wait for that. You are getting the... No, you weren't. You're getting the automation first. I forgot. We said wait. That's fine. We can wait for that. Yeah, it seemed like a lot more space a moment ago, but now we've, like, used up half of it. At some point, we're gonna need to run a cable all the way over here, so we can do electricity stuff over on this side of the room, too. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna approach that. Should I steal this water and bring it up here? Sure, let's go ahead and do that. So, dig down. Yeah, there sure is an awful lot of polluted water. Or polluted oxygen, I should say. Sorry. And more of it's accumulating up here. I don't like this. And this carbon needs to flow down. I think it's being held back by the gas pressure. Well, as we build buildings up there, it'll be dealt with. Oh dear, all of our outhouses are out of order. In the morning, they're gonna have problems. This is a red alert. Get this done, guys. Or we're gonna start having accidents, and we don't want to have accidents in a bad place. Oh, especially not you. Go back to your regular schedule. There we go. I think we prevented any major problems. But yeah, we need to get that working. Let's plan that next. We need to get a washroom. Like a modern washroom, not this old rustic stuff. I'm wondering if I could like just place some of this at random spots and hope that eventually the polluted oxygen will run into it. Alright. Here, go ahead and get those beds. Beds. There. Before I put cots in here, I want to see if we're close to being able to get beds. So, before we make a washroom, we're going to need, like, a bunch of utilities. We're going to need a way to deal with water, pretty much. Because the washroom's going to be constantly generating this stuff, the polluted water. And we don't want a bunch of polluted oxygen being created out of that. It's also going to eat up our main supply. Look at all this polluted oxygen. That's disgusting. At least the pressure's keeping it lowish. So we need to have a plan to deal with that. Let's get this going first. I was going to pump this all out. Where is it? The liquid pump. And we'll just pipe it up here. Into a vent. I guess we're pumping in here, and then we're gonna rely on this one to pump it down to here. But I don't want this to be restrained by the valve, so yeah, this makes sense. I want that one to just go all the time. And we need to get that some power. Ooh, this circuit is not connected anymore because I just deconstructed that bed. Duplicates? Anyone interesting? I really need to decide what I'm looking for. I guess I'm kind of mostly looking for good traits, and then we can give them whatever we want. Snores loudly. Kinda doesn't matter that much. I don't know. I don't like it. No. We can hold out for good ones. And someone has a skill, Gene. Should we give you exosuit? Although you're not a digger, you can't dig, so no, there's no reason to give you an exosuit. Let's go ahead and get you started going down the doctoring path. And you can wear a hat appropriate to your tinkering skill. Everyone gets hats. So, super duper hard digging hat. Devin, you are really good at farming. Meep, you are also good at digging. The hats don't do anything. They're just kind of cosmetic. They don't even wear them to bed. Ah, it looks better. It looks like there's less polluted oxygen. That's good. I'm wondering if I should just keep this door open because of all the carbon that's accumulating there. I don't think I will, not yet. But it's definitely a thought. We still got pollution up here. How much oxygen are we producing now? So last cycle, we generated 560 and consumed 344. Let's turn a few more of these off. Because this room's overpressurized anyway. Okay. Like, eventually I could see wanting to suck up some of this polluted water and throwing it into a thing to be dealt with. Anyway, is this going? This seems like it's going fine. Yeah, okay. So you can see the water is going up. We were down to only 3 tons. And now we're adding another 10 per second, is it? Yeah, another 0.01 or 0.001 per second. And now there's tons of polluted water again. What the? Oxygen again. But it's actually getting pressured to the point where it's getting down here too. Huh. I keep thinking I should maybe replace these to let the CO2 flow up, of all things. Anyway, this is almost done. Did we get the beds? Not yet. You're working on now. It's almost done. Yeah, almost. Oh, this is gonna go real fast. We're just gonna slurp that all up. We are accumulating ridiculous amounts of calories still, but that's okay. Where is this wire going? Oh, that was originally going to the ore crusher that was up there. We can get rid of that. Okay. So, comfy beds need plastic, and plastic is yet to be discovered. But we know how to make it, right? How do we do that? Polymer converts petroleum into plastic. I don't have petroleum. So petroleum is sour gas. It's refined from crude oil, which I also have not seen. We need to start getting out of our biome and look further down. And this did finish, so hopefully that will keep them separate a little bit. Like, I'm tempted to build like a big wall between these two abyssalites. Let's do it! Although, actually, that's my nearest source of chlorine, isn't... No, we got some chlorine down here. Yes, let's do it. So, we'll build a nice little insulated tile. Going like this. And we'll need some scaffolding along it. I think that'll work. Okay, they'll get to that in time. This poor Draco is going to be locked in there for the rest of his life. But it does look like this just is closed off entirely. So we can eventually just cut this out without any worry at all. I mean, I would like to see to make sure, but it looks like that's solid all the way through. So all that really was here was the ambient temperature. Let's go ahead and extend this too. Without getting a lot of brine in our base, please. Nothing's gonna fall down here, right? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we're out of storage room. Out of swept storage room. Let's go ahead and add a few more. And they've almost finished these rooms. Oh, we said that we aren't going to be able to make the beds right away, so let's just go ahead and put a bunch of cots out. Oops. And we'll go ahead and put the molding in the rooms. And we could... Sandstone has decor, granite has more decor. Decor plus 20. Should I build out a granite? I mean, we have so much sandstone. I'm gonna build out a granite. I hope this isn't gonna block airflow. That would be a shame. Yeah, look at this effect here. Like, that's terrible. We need to change that door so that they're not affected. Go away. Oh, I need to say all. That decor effect from this thing is just terrible. And then the middle. And I can't rotate that, so it's just kind of the same. Again, granite. It doesn't look that good. Like it overlaps a little bit. Let me just see how that looks once this is set up. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, it flows right together, sure. Doesn't really match the corner that well, but that's okay. Remember to come back and place that eventually. Research is stopped. Go ahead and get hazard protection. And just go ahead and start doing that. We have a skill ready. Stinky, our brilliant researcher, who has just done so well. See, I want to get improved carrying, but he doesn't have the morale for it. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave that skill sitting around until we get there, the next set of structures better. We could build a Great Hall pretty easily. Like, could this already be a Great Hall if we were being a bit less lazy about it? So this is 36 tiles. A Great Hall needs only 32. All it needs is a recreational building in it. But there's not actually this isn't enough seats for our dupes anyway. I think we're gonna need to rebuild that. The water is getting low, but that's just because of the research, really. Here, go ahead, copy these into there. And we were going to replace that door with an airlock that will block this negative decor effect, I hope. I don't think it's going to get through this tile. I hope! They can reach this, right? Yeah. Ooh, you turned all red. Because you got an egg in there. Yeah. Control. And I said I was going to go ahead and cut this out. Sure, let's do that. We'll wait for that. The rest of it can go. Yeah, we're keeping ahead of it, but this is almost gone. Like, should I pump that down? I could. I think in a while we're going to have more water than we need, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, anybody interesting? Not doctor. Suit wearing, farming. We kind of have farming on a lock. A pufflet. That would be a way of getting slime. If we can keep it on polluted oxygen. Which we could probably do. Sure, grab it. Like, my concern is being able to, like, capture it. It's not like it's wild, right? And we don't have anybody we can navigate to it, but... Well, we'll capture it later. So, what does it need to eat? It needs polluted oxygen. Go for it, man! You can find all the polluted oxygen in the world. Though right now it's just sleeping. And this guy... We've actually got quite a bit of a zoo going on here. We need to get it sorted a bit better, but in time, we got some real options. Okay, I keep putting off doing this. Let's go ahead and actually plan out how we're gonna build a bathroom. So, I think the key is that we're gonna leave some room for, do we have exposed slime? No, that's fine. We're gonna leave like a little service area right here. So, I'm not gonna place it yet, but we're gonna leave a service area, and then we're gonna have a little utility? I think a utility in the back. Yeah, we'll have a utility area in the back right here, and then this will be the bathroom, and the great hall, and that kind of thing. So, keep doing the research. Get this done. So if we're doing this in the back, I guess I can just start placing the bathroom now. It's not going to be functional yet, but we can at least figure out how it's going to look. Molecular Forge produces rare materials into advanced industrial goods, but I don't have, it can be retrieved from space emissions. That's a bit far from us. We're like a bit earlier in the game than that. Oh, let me see if this worked. Does this decor... Yes, good. Now the decor in here isn't terrible. I still need to sweep up some stuff. Let's make sure to do that. Get all this stuff out of there. And we need to build this there. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these beds so they actually use the new rooms. They do zip around quite fast. Like early on, it was kind of slow, but I think they've made some real progress. Well done, dupes. You should be proud. Okay. So. Okay. I keep saying that. I should commit, Michael. We're gonna commit to this. So we've got some insulated tiling, and we're gonna eventually place airflow, but we don't know where. We will make a bathroom first. Should we do 2 rows of bathroom? How big can we make it? So a washroom. Max size 64. 64. Okay. So... Oh, let's get rid of this. So this is going to be 4, 8, 6, 12, 16... 20, 24, 26, 20, 28, 32. That seems like lots of room. 32. That's the halfway. Really? It's 64? Okay. So, let's just start playing stuff out. Sinks first. Where are my sinks? They're in medical, aren't they? So, sink. So that's gonna be... Is this right? Wait a minute. So these are 4 tall. So it can be 16 wide. Each of these is 2, so that's 8 wide. Which means that no, I miscounted somewhere. This needs to be twice as long as that and no longer. So 4 sinks in a row. That's fine. And then the bathrooms. build... Oh, what happened? Oh, the puffed, maybe? No? Why is there polluted water there? Nobody had an accident. And some fell down here, too. Why? What happened? None's gone into our cistern yet, but... Get this up. No, okay. Because these are not, these are not water... Water can't go through those. Blah, what am I saying? They're not water soluble? Water passable? This can just finish. That's done. Well, now I'm worried. Was it you? I was thinking I could just leave you there for now, but... Like, it excretes slime. Maybe someone was carrying some polluted water or something? I don't... Where did that polluted water come from? I don't know. Build this door, please. And once that's done, we'll see if this suffices as a washroom. It won't, because this isn't plumbed. But, oh well. And then we can add some showers above it. Perhaps a few more bathrooms, too. So this was 4 and 4, but we're going to need more, so maybe we can go something like 2 and 2. And then have 4 showers. That's 16. It should be okay. Puffed, if you make more polluted water, I'm gonna be annoyed at you. There we go. Oh, we probably deconstructed a pipe or something. No, we're not piping polluted water around. Maybe we accidentally did a pipe? I'm all paranoid now. I'm waiting for the next bit of polluted water just to randomly appear. Anyway. Still haven't finished some of this molding. And we still haven't finished this. Come on, guys. Get your acts together. Get this, all these things I'm asking you to do. Nothing's happening. What's the desalinator? Okay, now we need to think about how we're going to provide this water. Here is more! Where is this coming from? Nobody, I didn't see a got a mess. There's just random dirty water appearing in places. Why, where on earth would this be coming from? Oh, I wonder if it's overfilling? No. That wouldn't make any sense. Maybe someone's getting narcolepsy? And dropping it? I don't... This is bothering me. Mop it up, guys. Mop it up. Because I totally would have gotten a notification that someone made a mess, and I'm not. Now I'm like paranoid. I'm looking around all over the place trying to find more dirty water. At least we kept this clean so far. Here, now that I have to keep checking this because I don't have anything to do for you yet, but for other people, I still have room. So I could make you work your way towards being a cook, or I could move you towards exosuit. I'll make you a cook. Yeah, I'm really kind of baffled about that. And I'm worried about it. Anyway, let's move on. We need to figure out how we're going to clean this water. And I think what we want is we want a bunch of... well, first of all, we're definitely going to want water sieves to turn this back into regular water. But then it's still going to be dirty water. It's going to be infected water with germs all over it. So we need to kill all the germs by running it through, like, a room with chlorine in it or something. We're also eventually going to need to purify all of this water. So I think we just kind of need a giant water purification place. And having it feed a room full of chlorine. So, let's see. We're going to want several liquid reservoirs. Just kind of sitting around. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that much space is fine. And eventually we're going to want it to be entirely enclosed. But for now, we can just make a little airlock for it. We're not going to be able to get through there if we do that. We have to make it one higher. So let's make the entire room one taller. You'll need a ladder to get up. And we'll have to actually build the airlock itself. So that needs plumbing. A bottle emptier right there. Is this too short? Maybe I should make it longer. Yeah, let's do that. So get rid of that. Keep going. I'm trying to remember how to make an airlock. Like that. There. And then we'll build a ladder up to here. We'll build a emptier right here. And fill this little section with water. Then we're going to build everything in here and we'll fill it with chlorine and then never come back. It'll just be a room full of chlorine in the middle of our base. So we'll get all the pumping. New dupe, potentially. Anybody interesting? We're never going to need researching after we finish this. So, although, you're not bad. Operating and supplying. I don't want that. That would be bad. They would completely destroy my base. You're not bad. Lindsay, welcome to the group. It's nighttime. Go get some rest. And that reminds me, we can go ahead and open these doors. The internal ones. They're just to define the room. No need to slow everyone down. Okay. So, we are going to want some valves controlling what gets in and what gets out. Can we walk past a valve? I hope so. I wonder if I should do it as an automation thing. I think I'm just going to do it as a valve because I don't trust myself to get it right the first time. So liquid comes out right there. And we'll put it into the valve. And we're gonna want to suck the oxygen out of this place, so that's gonna be something we'll need. This is gonna take some setup, I can tell you that. So we'll add a canister emptier to get the chlorine in, and we'll need a gas pump to suck the gas out. And that's gonna need power. So we don't have any power on this side of the base. I really want to send this line all the way over there, but I'm not sure how to do it in a way that won't make my dupes really unhappy. Like, how much does this have on it? It can have up to 1,000. So we're seeing potentially 170 or 190 there, so 200. That's off. This is the big one. So that's less than 500, or about 530, 550-ish. Nothing happening there. 550-ish. So actually we have a lot of potential power here. We'll run this across the way. Up to here. And we'll spit it out up here somewhere, I guess. But that can wait. We're going to want corresponding valves up on top that we can mess with that will control the inputs. So like that. Or we could put these inside, but then we'd have to use automation wires to... We'd like let people flip switches to turn them off and on, instead of having to go and push the button. I think I'm happy with just doing it this way at first. I'm not that comfortable with automation yet. We haven't actually figured out where we're going to get the chlorine. We'll have to dig down into one of these. Or we could just drop a bunch of bleach stone inside, I guess. I think we have a few. And there were others. Like a bunch of bleach stone there. Anyway, we can figure that out later. We got to get this all working first. Any skills? Lindsay, you started with a skill. Go ahead and get operating. We don't have a lot of operators. Meep, you better start learning decorating, I think. Devin, you were our farmer. We put you on carrying. Maybe I should put you on ranching. I don't know, I think the farms are keeping you pretty busy. We might need a dedicated rancher. Let's make that a skill that we should look for in incoming dupes. We'll get somebody who's a dedicated rancher. Stinky, you are definitely going to be going towards our rocket pilot, so we're going to keep on... Oh no, I wasn't going to do anything with you yet. You're the one that we're holding on, because you don't have the morale for it yet. You're a bit ahead of the curve because of your... What am I saying? You're ahead of the curve because you're getting skill points faster than everyone else. Because of your high science value. It should be finding some polluted oxygen. Let's make a... So we have a storage area right here for bleach stone. Let's go ahead and make it a storage for slime also. Well, as soon as some appears. What's liquefiable? Ice. That's fair enough. Where was our ice? Do we... Oh, that might be where... No. The ice is probably right here. No, I don't know. I still am wondering where that random polluted water came from. Makes me nervous. This is still not moving very much. Let's just go ahead and high priority it so we can actually get it done. The bedrooms are all complete. That's good. Are you... Oh, it's unreachable. Why is it unreachable? Oh, I guess they can't go... They need 2. Okay. That should fix things, hopefully. Alright, I kind of... Okay, let's see, did that work? So are these considered... Yeah, these are washrooms. They don't work, but they will. At some point. Okay, let's start throwing some water in here. So regular water. We could put a bit of regular water and a bit of salt water. That might be a way of doing that. Then it would be regular on one, salt on the other. But just putting a bunch of water in there seems like it might suffice. Here, auto bottle it. How did these shine bugs get stuck inside? Go out of here. Go away. Shoo! Shoo! We have idle people. I need to give them more tasks. Let's see. Let's start cutting away the lower areas. So go ahead and just start taking this out. Is that slime? Yeah, it's slime. So we'll avoid... Well, it's kind of on our side of the barrier. It's a little irritating. Why aren't they building this? Oh, because they can't get to it. Fair enough. So we need this to get to 1K, or 1 ton. Otherwise it'll flop down like that. Oh, it's downtime. Yeah, no. I could build a... No, the food's all right there. I need to have a new place for the food eventually. Where should I do that? I'm thinking we could build a great hall right here, and then like have a little area like that. Maybe I should... No, I should focus, Michael. Let's not get away from this. We need to get this working. So... But it's kind of going. Once this is complete, once we have this area, we're going to have another area above it that's going to actually do the sieving. So we can actually start thinking about that. It will be... It's refinement. So 2 water sieves, I'm thinking. And... Should I leave room for that? Probably it's good to leave some room just in case of problems. I'm waffling. I'm trying to decide whether I want to make it there or right there. I think I'll make it like right there. I think I'll do it like that. So we'll make a couple of these. I guess I could fit 3 in, but whatever. And this little area will just be for flipping switches. Come on, guys, get this bottle, get that lock set up. There we go. This is working out fine. And looks like they didn't even need this little thing. Yeah, they can just walk through it. Now we have to slowly cut these down without getting anybody trapped up there. I wonder if there's fall damage in this game. Like if we had a guy right here and deleted these ladders, he would fall. Would he die? I don't think so. It's maybe worth experimenting. Don't cut that yet. Ah, come on, guys. Let me go ahead and just up priority that a little bit. Is this all done? Yeah, it's all done. Let's go ahead and delete We'll leave that there because we might eventually drop more water in. Now it's complaining that we're not producing enough oxygen because we got so many more people. Do I really need to add? I don't think I do. I'm not going to bother with it yet. Oh, guys, how could you be leaving these outhouses out of order like this? Red alert! Get these done. In fact, let's just make a couple more of them. Just for now. We're not going to need them long. Here. New blueprint. I need a rancher, so I'm going to say no. We'll just get this Shine Nymph. But yeah, if we don't clean these out regularly, we're gonna make a mess. There you go. Okay, this is full. You're done. Stop. Cancel. Don't sweep anything. There. Deconstruct. Deconstruct all. Alright, now they can go in between these two places and not have any trouble. They can just go without having any gas go between the two rooms. This is a gas lock. So, this will be where we put the chlorine. We're going to need to get all the oxygen out of the room first. So let's do that. We need plastic for a high pressure one. Let's just, we'll have to drop it out like way up at the top. Here, let's see if we can make this work. And the gas pipe is all temporary. We're not going to need this in the future. I haven't decided where I want the door. I'm thinking maybe on this side, so that eventually I can have the power coming in back here. No gas out. Okay, they still need to make these. And we can get rid of this briar that's been sitting up there for all this time. Yeah, it's making floral scent, which competes with the swamp gas. But look at how it's, well, the polluted oxygen is dying 100% all the time. Interesting. It just keeps emitting more and more. That's not going to help at all. Eventually we're going to want to get rid of all this. In hindsight, I probably should have put in our pair of wash basins too. Excuse me. They really hate those meals. I probably should get better meals for them, but that can wait. Okay. Okay, this is working. So it's slowly pumping all this gas out. And eventually I think we're going to be left with a vacuum, or at least close enough to vacuum that it's good enough, you know? Now we're going to need another one of these locks to get some chlorine, which is the green gas down here. How do I best approach this? Maybe right here? Like, we could send the guy in a suit, but we don't have suits yet. Here. Do we have any more research to do? Here. Just go ahead and just start getting everything we possibly can. I'm thinking we'll build another liquid lock down here. Look at this water right here. For some reason this wasn't registering that there was water here. I was thinking it was this water. With this cool steam vent. So we could pump that up. What is with this? Why is there water here? This mysterious water just appearing in different places in my base is worrying me. Let's go ahead and mop that up. That's really concerning. I'm not quite sure how to deal with that. And I think it might be the puffed, but I can't tell. Anyway. How's this going? Oh, we got not very much gas left. This is getting close to being a vacuum. It seems like it's still finding stuff, so it just is taking a while. We need to start setting up this. I don't want to delay. I want to actually make this happen. So build a ladder. And then we'll do another airlock. Like this. So we'll need a pitcher. Bottle emptier, I mean. Right there. And then this can, once this is in place, we can go down here and the chlorine won't get out, except for when we want it to. There's some meat down there. We should grab that. It's in a sterile atmosphere too, that's why it's been sent around so much. Must have been your dad. We're gonna eat your parents. Probably we're gonna let you get out. He's just gonna come right through. Do I want to make this happen? I kind of have been wary of getting rid of that. I'm gonna leave that alone. So sure. Let's just build a second set of these. $16 micrograms. Yeah, that's not a lot. Here, can I see... Isn't there like an alternate display? Materials? Gas. It's oxygen. It's just very little oxygen. But it's still spitting stuff out. I mean, okay, there we go. Vacuum. Perfect! Get rid of it. We don't need it anymore. So now get rid of all the gas pipes. This doesn't need power, right? No. I can't imagine it's pleasant going in there. Are you actually getting hurt by doing that? No. You were hurt already. And let's get rid of the wires. This is still going slow. Come on, guys. Get this bit at least. It's complaining again. I don't know, it seems fine to me. You know, if we are going to get rid of this, we probably should well be have scaffolding in place. Let's go ahead and just build that there. Alright, let's start getting some regular water here. Enable auto bottle. Although we're really running low on water. It is a concern. We're going to need to start pumping it in from other biomes as polluted water or as salt water. Or steal this. In fact, maybe I should start planning that. Look at that Pip! Way up there on the ceiling. There's the puffed. Looking for polluted oxygen. And is there any slime? Do I have any slime yet? I don't see any slime. I think it would be under organic. It just isn't eating enough, I guess. It says it's hungry. It should come down here, where all the polluted oxygen is. New dupe. Although we are not going to take a new dupe yet. I don't feel confident in our abilities. Unless it's like a really good ranger, we're just going to take the care package. All the time. Come on, guys, get this. I'm gonna prioritize it. There we go. I'll need a few of them, because this will keep on sinking down. Until this hits 1,000 kilograms. I mean, we're wasting our water, I suppose. Here, let's turn this down. No, that's not gonna help. It's if I don't turn this, if I don't leave this like this much, then they'll still have to deliver it. They'll just do it more slowly. Pinch pepper seed. I think that looks good. Might be enough. Not quite. One more. So a pinch pepper seed needs to grow. Looks like anywhere, but it needs polluted water per cycle. There we go. Here, go ahead, cancel. Get rid of that. And let's dig down into the chlorine. And we're gonna need a... What am I looking for? We'll need a gas canister filler. Although I guess we could put the canister filler up here, so they don't have to go through the liquid lock all the time. That might be nicer. So I don't believe that blocks the path through it, so they should be able to keep walking. And we'll need a gas pump down here. We might actually need to connect several of these chambers. You know, if I'm just, why am I doing a canister filler when I could just, I guess to avoid the pipes. I was thinking I could just go ahead and put all the gas going straight into there. Maybe I should. I'm gonna do it that way. I don't know, for some reason I thought I would need to use the canister emptier instead of just emptying it. What are you doing? Look at your expression. Guess we just caught him mid-blink. So let's go ahead. We'll put a gas outlet right there. And we'll run it all the way through our base. How hot is this? This is at 37. Probably not the kind of thing I want to run through my base. Let's use insulated pipes. Not liquid pipes. Insulated venting. This is all temporary, so I'm just gonna leave it somewhere I can easily delete it later. Okay. And the vent itself... Not the vent, the pump itself. We can just put right here. I guess it doesn't really need to be insulated over here. It's still hot, which means it's gonna be this warm spot in the middle of our base. But hopefully it'll be closed off and it won't matter. Eventually we can get rid of... Oh, should I get rid of this first? Now there's a thought. So... fill with chlorine after the fact? I think we'll do that. That means we're gonna have this here all the time. But that's okay. I think that doesn't matter. Yeah, this was just to get the air out. We do need to keep on building more of these, though. Why are you so unhappy? Because you have food poisoning. Okay. Where's the food poisoning in our base? We've got floral scent. The bathrooms. Oh, right. There was a point where I forgot to put new sinks down. Here, this is for when you're going left. Go ahead and refresh that one. We really need to get this set up. Before we run out of water, at the least. What was that sound? It was the puffed. Do we have any slime now? No. No. It just slurped up a little bit, probably. Okay, let's go ahead and... No, it's this. It's this mushroom. Ah, well. Let's go ahead and put a liquid pump right here. We'll need some ladders. And we'll pump it out. Down to here. And similarly, we'll need to send some power this way. Which is ugly. We'll probably get rid of this. But we just want to, you know, steal this water up here. I was thinking the water would last longer. I think it might be just because of the research, though, because it just eats through the water. But we're almost done. There's not much left. This bit needs the science that we can't do yet. It needs to be conducted at a virtual planetarium. I guess we could get these eventually. But let's just finish knocking out a few things here. I like how the pips, they occasionally just knock things out of your bins. I think it's funny. Okay. So we wanted to have several of these. And each one will need a pump valve on either side of it. I hope I'm not leaving enough room for piping. It's hard to know. we'll use insulated because just to be careful. Okay. So this will be the input pipes, the input valves. So from the input valves output to the cistern's intakes, like that. I don't know what we're going to use for each of these things yet. We'll figure it out. Some of them will be polluted water, some of them will be water, it doesn't matter. From their output to these guys' input. But I'm thinking kind of the main idea is that we're going to have it outputting to one or two of these and inputting from a couple others, and then we'll swap it around as the chlorine kills off the germs. That's kind of the plan. But anyway. This is working. Oh, they're actually harvesting this stuff. So we've got some balm flowers. Oh, they're saying it's unreachable because they need to build this. Yeah. We should be able to see more over this way. No. I don't know. This whole bit here makes me nervous. Like, I'm not exactly sure what this is doing. It's AND gates. So they're saying if all three of these are activated, then the security gate, the duplicate checkpoint will say green. So you need to have one there, one there, one there. But what's the point? I don't necessarily understand, because it doesn't have power, so it's not actually stopping us from doing anything. Like, we could just deconstruct this bit of wall, I guess? I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe it's to try to demonstrate different designs you could use. Anyway. How is this going? Everyone loving their vacuum burns? I wonder if that's not reachable. No, that should be reachable. Go ahead, make sure, build that first, just to make sure it is. Good. That was a little weird. You like kind of animation canceled while you're going up like that. Okay. Ooh, this is getting low. Less than a ton of water left. Is this not working? It's working. It's coming in. It's filling up again faster than it's going out, I think. Let's go ahead and turn some of these back on. Doesn't feel like we're having oxygen problems, but maybe I'm wrong. The machine wouldn't lie to me, would it? Oh. Whoa, what was that sound? I think it was a hatch. It must have been this hatch being born. Okay, farming, ranching is what I was looking for, but you can't dig? No way. We'll take the sandstone. Look at all these seeds just accumulating here. Here, start taking out some of those. I don't know why they're not building these things. Maybe we don't have enough. It's all sandstone, and this is copper ore. They don't need, like, important things like processed or refined ore. They're just taking time. Okay. Why aren't those saying the same thing? That makes me nervous. They should be saying the same thing. Oh, these are the ones that actually do have their input connected. Yeah. Now nobody's got an output. I don't know. Oh, no, that's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah, these are the output pipes. And let's set all of these down to nothing to begin with. We'll eventually deal with it more easily. Somewhere else. Oh, look at all that polluted oxygen go. It's all green. It's all a horrible mess. Hey, you guys need to refill this a bit faster. Refill it when it gets below 70. It's below 70 now. Okay, there you go. Like, must have like a cycle or two to deal. Let's go ahead and build that there. Really, I should get my puffed down here. I wish I don't have any wrangling ability right now, unfortunately. Research. Continue. Get that. What happened to these? Did we forget to put something on the right side? I guess so. Almost done in here. And then we can close it off. Why isn't this happening? It's very low on people's lists. Oh, that looks terrible. It looks really bad. I do think this is a little silly that we're dropping water out so we can pump it back in again and send it this way. But, oh well. Alright. Now the bathroom's starting to back up. Let's go ahead and get the worst ones out of the way. I really need to get this going. We need to finish. Guys, up priority this. Get this done. Oh, this doesn't even need to be here anymore. There we go. Okay, now we need to turn this, we need to seal this off. Or wait a minute. We still have a little pipe there. Yeah, okay, that would have been, that would have been awkward. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and just wall this off. Like, it's a little unfortunate. We could put another one right there. Like, what happens if I delete that? Is that gonna ruin this? I don't want to risk it. We'll just leave some open space. So starting with this one. And then we'll build a wall right there and see what happens to the water. I think it's just going to pool right here. And then we'll let it spread out on the ground and mop it up. Where are you going? Going to empty storage. Oh, they're emptying these. Iron ore? Oh, they're... Okay. Why aren't they building this? Okay, it went inside. That's less ideal. Do I want to get rid of that? You know, I don't care. It's fine, it can have some water. Look at me just walking around so nonchalantly. Okay, and get rid of those two. And now we have a sealed off room that is only a little bit ugly. Can you not get out of there? Are you good? Can you move down? Yeah, you can. You're fine. You just don't want to because it's all soaking wet. Go ahead, mop it up. Mop it up. What's with this polluted oxygen? Oh, back up to 1.5 tons. Okay, so now we can turn this on. Let's just get some wires going. Where are my wires? There. Now, here, go ahead like this. Yeah, that's really weird. I'm trying to figure out, like, maybe this doesn't work unless it's powered, and that means that you need to deal with this checkpoint. I don't know. No, I don't see why they aren't picking up these things. It's fine, we can leave this liquid lock there forever. What's that? Some polluted water. That's why we're getting all this polluted oxygen, because we have all this polluted water just sitting up here from that spill we had earlier. That bathroom's almost ready to pop. The rest can wait a bit. Okay. Is this going yet? Not yet. You know, I bet that the whole "you're not generating enough oxygen" is lies. I bet it doesn't count the ones that my deodorizers are making. Let me check that. So, no, it is. And my deodorizers are actually making most of my oxygen. That's interesting. We're getting more oxygen from the polluted water than anything else. And we're producing a bunch of clay for it. And apparently using up a bunch of sand. Do we have a bunch of sand? We've got 80 tons of sand. That's more than enough sand. Okay. So we should... wait a minute. What are those two different gases? Wait a minute. CO2? I didn't want CO2 in here. Can we fix this? Here. Deconstruct that real fast, please. And we'll up-prioritize the thing. So someone will get to it. Some of the CO2 will get inside. We can't help that. But... there. And we drop some chlorine out into the world. Okay, so we need a sieve. Not a sieve. We need to choose what we're putting out. So it's all chlorine or CO2, looks like. And it looks pretty even. Yeah, there's CO2 in here. What was I thinking? So we need a gas filter. Right there. And I guess we could just output the CO2 right here and it'll find its own way down eventually. So gas pipe to there. And that to there. We're basically just putting a bunch of hot CO2 into our base. It'll eventually find its way back down to here, where we'll use it up. That's gonna need some power. And your secondary output is the chlorine, which is already up here a little bit, and some CO2 also. Convenient. But we'll have to wait till tomorrow for that. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? What's with all this green? This is just silly. Okay. This is terrible. Okay, we need to turn this off. Disable that. Disable. Until we get a little ahead on all this horrible polluted oxygen. I like the little hatch thing. It's adorable. Let's check our skills. Stinky, again, we're going to leave you alone until we can give you better morale. So, let's see. Camille, we could give you plumbing. Just for the strength. I think I'd rather give you carrying. Just for the better capacity. Yeah. Jean, you're going to be our doctor, so keep moving you up that way. And Lindsay, you're the new girl. We could move you on this tract towards better operating. Sure. Okay. So far we've done a lot of things that are not hooking up our washroom. We're still haven't actually figured that part out. But eventually, all these liquid reservoirs we're going to start filling up with all the water that, all our problems. Oh, wait, what was happening? Okay, there. You were just getting your skill. Pinch of pepper seeds or oxalite. I'll take the oxalite. I don't think we want any more people yet. Not unless there's, like, really good ranchers. But look at all this. This is so silly. And look, oh my god, look how 9.4. Well, I saw an 11 a moment ago. Yeah, 11.5 kilograms in that one spot. That's 10 atmospheres. Or, I don't actually know the actual conversion. But it's 10 times what they want you to be. It normally sits around 1.8 kilograms per square. So that's 10 times that. Well, not exactly. That's more like... Never mind. Never mind. It's very much. Here we go. Now we're filling this with chlorine. And gas vent overpressure. It'll work out. It's dropping it slowly. No power? Really? Why is there no power? Oh, they need to give it some coal. We need to give our guys something to do. Keep on digging this out. I hate all this polluted oxygen. It's really bothering me. But we've got deodorizers like everywhere, so... I guess we could add some more like this. Get some more airflow. Might make a mess down here. Oh, look! We've kind of stolen all the chlorine from here. Let's go ahead and open this up to other areas. Get some more gas flow. This is all hydrogen. But over here... That's quite a run to get back to oxygen, I have to admit. Pipe blocked. There we go. There, that's good enough. Okay. Well, now we've got a bunch of chlorine running through the middle of our base. We need to exit somewhere. Let's turn this off, first of all. Disable. And disable you for now. So, what to do with that? I didn't think about this. This is, you know, another potential issue. So now we have a gas pipe filled with chlorine. And CO2. It's not a lot of it, but I don't want to just leave it to drop out into our base. We should pump it back somewhere else. So... let's see. So we could turn it around and put it back? And then we can deconstruct this pipe right here, and that will switch the circuit so it thinks it needs to go this way. We might need to get rid of this too. I could do the same thing. I'd grab all this polluted oxygen and just throw it down here. Hey, this is actually filling up again. Back up over 2 tons. Oh, we're gonna need to dig this all out. Yeah. And they'll need scaffolding. It's fine. Hey, this Dreco did get out. I think he was the one that was down here. And he went through our lock. Huh. We are starting to see some more stuff out here. Ooh, what was that? Sounded like someone screamed. I think it was this pinch of pepper plant. Okay. Somehow that didn't get deconstructed. Come on, guys. What is with this? Why are we getting this random polluted water in different places? Clean it up. Clean it up. Maybe these bottles, like, degrade over time. But even then, where'd the bottle come from? Don't know. Here's some water that got out. That's when we put that there, though, so that's understandable. Unreachable. Food is decayed. Oh, this is... yeah, we have filled up a ration box. I guess let's just put another one. Right here? Here, deconstruct that, dig that, that, and that. And we'll just extend this. Are you stuck? You might be stuck. Let me build this up so you can get out. Build this first, please. So now this isn't sterile anymore, but it'll build up again. We can build a few more ration boxes. Are you stuck? I bet you can't get out anymore, can you? Do better, man. Do better. Can this be salvaged? Not usually. I'm thinking if I can turn it into a Great Hall. It's 53 tiles. Great Halls need to be 32. I kind of want to extend it even further down. Yeah, we're gonna lose all this CO2. We'll have to just let it reaccumulate. I don't know why I deconstructed that. No, actually, I need to deconstruct that. That's fair enough. Just to get you out. And then we'll build it like that, I guess. I don't know. I'm not happy about this. This room is not turning out the way I want it to. Here, cancel that. Build all these. This looks terrible. Like, I have no idea what I was thinking when I was doing this. Let's just bring it all the way down. This will be our room. Mine it all out. And we still can't get up. Let's go ahead and take these down. Sorry, this is just like not working the way I thought I was going to. Cancel this, cancel that. You don't need to make that. There, we have a little bit of CO2 down here. So this will be our storage area. And up here, we'll actually put a bunch of seats and stuff. Is the plan. So, remake these down here, please. Probably better to put this on the side. Yeah. So we'll have a ladder that goes all the way up and down. Get rid of those two. No, guys, you can't stop right now. Keep working. Otherwise, you're gonna end up all stuck down here. Like those two. There you go. Get out of here. Okay, this isn't quite as much of a disaster. We turned it around. So, how do I actually want to get things laid out? How big is this space? Like, do we need to make some more walls? So it's 111. So we do need to make some more walls because we can have up to 120. That's fine. We just need to add a decor item and a recreational building. And we need to make it actually look somewhat good. Here, copy down to there. What is that? It's like a random little doohickey. It's a carbon dioxide. It's a wire. Ah. It's like a wire that doesn't go anywhere. Okay, and let's low priority this so all the food comes down. How's this doing? So it's still all backed up waiting for me to get to it. I need to turn it around. I think if I just delete this tile, it'll work. Like then the exit will be over there. And it will want to go both ways. We might need to get rid of the bridge too, the filter. Yeah, there we go. Watch it. You can see it go away now. There you go. See, we put it back. You have all the chlorine you wanted again. And now we can deconstruct it. Once it's out. I'm going to go back and mess with that Great Hall in a moment. I just want to give my dupes something else to do while I'm busy. So get rid of all this piping. We're going to need it again sometime, but we can rebuild it at that point. We might get some chlorine right here if this pipe gives me a problem. Yeah, this little bit of CO2 is annoying. Because it's right below and it's even. And it's just... It's kind of blocking these from being surrounded by CO2, surrounded by chlorine. I might, maybe want to rebuild this and pull out the CO2. Here, let's fix this up. What are you doing sitting here? Get rid of those. Get rid of that. And my thought is that these will all be let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're eventually gonna have 12, so it's okay to have a few extra. And then we'll put a decor item up here. A jukebox? Jukebot? That's not decor. We need a decor item. We can put it on these? No? Must be built against a wall? That's a wall. Maybe put the ladder one over? Then we can put decor items all down here. These wall blocks. Invalid build location, really? Okay. Is it too far over? Because we moved the ladder, probably. Okay. Like that. There we go. And go ahead and let's plant one of each plant. Mirth. Briar. And another briar, sure. It's a little cramped, I have to say. And we should probably put some airflow here, or we're gonna have troubles. Here, does that count as a Great Hall now? Not yet. It's not actually a room yet. Missing a decor item, and it's 106. We just need what? We need one of these to finish. And that needs to be connected. I'm trying to avoid running the wire somewhere where they're all going to go by. So we'll put it up here. New dupe? I'll take a blossom seed. Or a bristle blossom? No, I'll take salt water. Ooh, we actually are so low in carbon dioxide, our oxyfern is occasionally not working. There, now we have a Great Hall, which is far bigger than it needs to be. But that's okay. And how is its decor for the 2 seconds a day they're going to spend in it? That's green up here. It's not green up here because we got some junk on the ground. They don't like this this item. Let's go ahead and replace this. So we'll put it out there. Any more research? A few more things. I really need to get this. Okay, let's focus. Focus on this, Michael. We're going to make this happen. I keep saying this, but we're going to do it. I swear. It's going to happen. Let's build... We don't need power. We need some plumbing. So this is where we're stealing some water. Hey, this is actually starting to fill up again. That's nice. And it's complaining about our oxygen gen. Should I turn some more of these back on? I feel like I'm doing that a lot. Here, enable, enable. It's like occasionally we get big, large buildups of polluted oxygen, and I'm not sure why. Like right now, this is not emitting anything because I guess I don't even know. It seems to come in spurts or something. Anyway, I'm making myself. I'm trying to avoid doing this again. Okay, so our outputs will go to the middle, I think. And run down that over to these sieves. Although I suppose I could put them through one of these first. Maybe I should do that. I mean, that's kind of the point of doing these. I was thinking I'd turn them into water first. In a way, it doesn't matter. So yeah, go ahead and turn them to water first. So how are we going to do this up here? So the intakes are like this. So that's where the polluted water goes, which is this bit. For some reason, piping feels like Factorio trains. It's like not a happy thing to do. That was maybe an odd comparison. Yeah, just roll it right in. There's not going to be a lot of polluted water coming out of here anyway. This is largely for dealing with big patches like this, more than just the output of these. And this, I think we're gonna run both of these into this area right here. For now. Like, we might end up doing like a temporary measure, and then we'll fix it later. So we're gonna need to hop over here. Or where? Might be easier just to use this one, just because of the way it's lined up. So this will come out here, it'll hop, and it needs to join up with this one, so like that. And then they'll both hop. And go into here. And then this will be a bunch of clean water that's got germs in it, and then eventually it'll become clean water that does not have germs in it. I'm going to actually hook it up to several of these, I think. Or can I do that here? How do I do this? Here, cancel that. So we're going to want it to be like this. No, that's the output. We're going to want it to be like this. And then get populated from over here. So we'll need a bridge like this. And then this needs to combine those two right here. That will do. It's kind of ugly hopping over the input, but that's okay. So both of these will combine right there and go into the pipe. And then they can go into any one of these three, depending on which one's open. And then, so this will be where we're storing some water. Eventually, we're going to reconnect these to go into the sieves. These will be where we store polluted water. So now that we have the water over here, we need to get it into this green area. So we're going to definitely need something like this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is the output. This is where the polluted water goes. The white is the intake. Have I got this whole thing backwards? I think I do. So I'm putting... Yeah, I did. I did it wrong. Sorry. I'm sorry. Don't be that. Don't be mad. Okay, so this is where this bit over here needs to be the clean water. The outside is going to be clean water. The inside needs to be the polluted water. This is expecting polluted water right here. So let's bridge this. And then run that there. Then the output is going to be down here. These will be clean water. And we should join them. And that needs to join right there, I guess. And it will split there and go to these. I think that'll work. It's a little messy up here. I don't really like the way that those pipes look. And we'll need to prime it, of course, by adding a bunch of just regular water. Here, let's go, wait for the pipes to get built. This has enough that we can just steal the rest of it. I gotta admit, that looks weird. How it's kind of not hugging the wall there. Yeah, it feels like we don't have polluted water problems. Or polluted oxygen problems. There's a bit of CO2 up here from this bit. We can deconstruct this, right? Okay, and we are going to need some storage up here. Because this is creating polluted dirt, and it needs sand. I kind of don't want the polluted dirt to sit here. We want to get it down to here. So, let's relay out this room a bit. So get rid of those. Get rid of these. Get rid of that and that. And we'll just build this so it comes all the way down. Dig out the ground there. I might just want to make this level. I think I will. So these can actually stay. We'll just go like that. We built this away so that we could make this insulated. So let's do that. Right up to the abyssalite. Yeah, they're sure taking a long time to get this piping. I wonder if there are areas that they can't reach. It seems fine. They're just taking their time. Alright, we wanted to move all this over here, and then deconstruct that. And go ahead and please get all of that out of our great dining hall room, all of this stuff. Sweep it. So, wait a minute, since I said sweep it, is it going to allow it? I wonder why the clay was here. I hadn't intended that. I guess it just defaulted to being on. Like, I don't think they can put it there. I think they can only put it over here, because these are sweeps. Let's go ahead and just disable these. So, turn all of them off. I just dropped a ton of stuff out here, didn't I? Okay, put all of it on again, and just make it low priority. No, that's not what I want. Sorry, that one's just bad. Okay, it seems to be sweeping into there, so I don't need to worry about it. I was thinking that since you had these marked as sweep only, they'd only be able to be used for sweep only stuff. For sweepable stuff. Like, they, if you mark sweep... Never mind. You know what I'm trying to say, probably. Potentially. Is that some polluted oxygen in our homes? In our houses? I'm not happy about that. Hopefully it'll find its way back out at some point. Yeah, we're almost ready to go here, I think. Just a bit more piping. And this needs to get all deconstructed. Which I probably should have done before I took away the last set. Like, I should get all this stuff too. I'm just gonna prioritize this because I want to see if the system works before finishing. Pretty much, we're at the 2-hour mark again. Damn, this game is so addicting, and it kind of really makes you lose track of time. Like, I had no idea it was beyond the first hour, let alone into the second, or finishing it with the second. This should hopefully be the last day we use these outhouses. That's my hope, at least. All right. I was going to build a door here. An actual door. Come on, guys, get this. And we need some deodorizers on both sides. And then another couple of these. And then a deodorizer. And I think I'll put one on the upper level also. Okay, and these are not even plugged in yet. We need to deal with that. Let's start pulling up some sand. So sand is a filtration medium. And that's it for now. We'll deal with... I was thinking we could start polluted dirt there, but that's a bad idea. That's unreachable. I see. So let's go ahead, build some scaffolding. It's white. You'd think... I thought that would mean it would be reachable. Is that right? The output is going right. Yeah, it'll be fine. As soon as that gets connected, it'll be fine. So now I really want the power to get over there, which is going to be a problem because power is ugly. So I think we'll just go ahead and add some scaffolding. I think we're going to need to replace these doors. With airlocks. I probably should have just made them walls, because we're not ever exiting on this side. But that's okay. Do we have any research left to do? Yes, you have plenty of research left to do. Well, a bit. It's complaining about oxygen again, but it's also still overpressured, so I don't care. I should get some iron ore at some point and start clearing out a few of these areas. Oh, this finished. Maybe we can salvage a bit more. So let's... what was I gonna do? Let's delete. Just the pipes. The liquid pipes. Right there. So I'm thinking if we can, you know, if we get this all level, maybe we can suck up a bit more water. They're not going to be able to reach there, are they? Because it's too low. Yeah, that will do. And I lied. I thought it was going to be the last day they needed to do the commutes, these outhouses. But no, it kept... There were things we came up with for them to do. Maybe today. Probably tomorrow. More sand? Hey, we're just about to use sand. But you are a rancher. And that's kind of what I was looking for. So you will take. I don't know how to say your name. Bonhee. Bon? I don't know. So which dupe number is that? We have 8 dupes now. So we're 2/3 of the way to the goal on cycle 60. On 68. I'm feeling a little bad about our oxygen generation. I feel like we're not quite set up right. But hopefully we'll be able to save a lot more time with this. We got plenty of food, just plenty of food. Here, skills. So Stinky is actually okay. Stinky now has enough morale from that Great Hall that he can start learning more stuff. So we'll put him on improved carrying, and then exosuit wearing. Sure. Devin, I could make you a rancher, but I think, I don't think I'm gonna want you to be going out. I'll make you a rancher also. So we'll have 2 ranchers. We'll have lots of farms, perhaps. Max, eventually you're gonna help grill stuff. So you'll be our eventual cook. Meep, you are our decorator. Van He, we just got you for your ranching ability, which means you need to go through farming first to get to ranching. How are we doing on temperature? So we're mostly keeping in the 20s. It's starting to get a little hot down here because of the power plant. And this is definitely getting hot. That's why we walled it off. This area is a bit warm. We might... No, I'm thinking we could wall this off too. But I don't want to bother. Eventually we're going to go up through this. So that seems like it's the path of least resistance more than the slime. Or this area just cuts off right away. You can see it's just a little narrow area right here. I'm betting there could be something right there, but I don't think so. And it looks like it could still pull in a few more grams of water. Not very much. So we'll mostly just sweep that up. How is this? Is this all set up? It just needs something to get it going? Looks like it. These need power. Right, that's why we built this thing. Okay, okay. So let's go ahead and extend this out here like this. And we'll run it over the top where none of our guys will have to deal with it. Eventually we might need to deal with it. Like, I think we'll probably put in our power plant or something in this area. But for now, they can deal with the lost decor. I am thinking we might want a nice room here. I'm not sure what we want yet. So this might be like, I don't know, a crafting area for other stations. And at some point we're gonna need to make the ranches. Like our Pufflet needs something to do. Let's just run it across at this height. So we'll make some scaffolding to deal with that. We'll need a transformer. Oh, this allows it to be run through walls and floor tiles. But then it needs copper. Huh. So this might be a really temporary thing. That's fine. I don't mind. It works out okay. We're gonna want a transformer over here. We'll turn it around. I didn't know that. I didn't know that this upgrade did that. I thought that's meant it. I thought it made it like, I don't know. I don't even know. I was thinking like it wouldn't give off heat, but it doesn't give off heat anyway. I was thinking it was like the insulating pipes. But whatever. Okay, and then we're gonna need a ton of scaffolding to get this in place, and it's gonna be a real mess to clean up in the future. That's too high. Yeah, it doesn't need to be that precise. And they can get to this, right? Yeah. Keep going on the research. We still have a few things. Look how much... See, I don't know. It feels like they intended something different with the research mechanic. Because, like I said, I never say, oh, I really need this one spot so I can make... so I could use this to turn it into a entire power system. No, I always need like 5 different things to do anything. I think, though, all we have left is down here, working towards stuff I can't do anything with. So once we get rid of these last 2, which admittedly are longer than the rest. I mean, this is like designing a rocket. Then our research station will be done for some time. Where is everybody? Oh, it's downtime. Fair enough. They're enjoying the great decor in this room. Look at that, plus 90, plus 105. I don't even know if this does anything. It says it plays music, but it's recommended to build this building inside a recreation room. Oh well. Maybe I should replace that and like build a rec room right there. Sure, I like it. So what's a rec room? What's the deal with that? It is just a recreational building, no industrial machinery, and decor. And it only needs to be 64. So it fits really nicely with these. Sure. We'll just build another one of these. 4 tall. Probably we don't need something this large. In fact, I'm sure we don't. What's the minimum size on it? Well, okay, we can make it like this for now, and then we'll do other stuff with it. So, get rid of that, rid of that. We never actually did place the airflow in here. We'll want similar things above. Or no. No, it'll be fine. I always get confused when I say to cancel something and it doesn't cancel it because it's trying to only cancel things that I have filtered. And I don't remember that I filtered it. Like, it doesn't reset as often as I think it does. So I don't believe the decor is getting in... Oh, it is a little bit. Yeah, we might want to make that But yeah, look at this. Minus 390, minus 295 from that 351 from all this wiring. They just hate it. We'll replace this in time. We'll run it up the wall and across. But for now, it's fine. So the minimum size of this room is 12. Really? Well, that's awfully small. Maybe we'll instead... We'll build the jukebox. And... build a water cooler down here? Because it needs to have a recreation item, right? That's... the Great Hall. Needs a recreational building. Yeah. Oh, this needs... I don't want to... That would need power up here. We don't have power. Well, we kind of do. Ooh. Ooh. That's interesting. It doesn't matter. I'm eventually going to delete all that. So we'll build a water cooler in here. And we'll just give them a nice little place to relax. That seems like an awfully minimal room, I have to say. But apparently that will count, and it'll give them a morale bonus. What is going on here? Damage overloading. Yeah, okay. Because of this. We don't even need that up there. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that. It's another one of those bad days where that looks more green than not. But it seems to always go back to normal in time. Deconstruct power wires. Like this. Like that. And prioritize this. And that. Did not even think that by placing this through, we'd be connecting those wires. And we're not doing that anywhere else, right? No. We're good. But yeah, that put them onto the main circuit, so that suddenly they were connected to everything. Come on, guys, get this. Sleeping on the job. Yeah, look, see? This wire broke. Come on, get this. There we go. Now it's not strained anymore. We should still break this up and use multiple of these. So I think let's go ahead and deconstruct all of this. It's not even connected to anything. And this isn't even doing anything. Neither is this, so we can get rid of it. Okay. So we got this circuit over here, and we've got this circuit over here. And eventually we might add more stuff on this circuit. That'll work fine. Come on, dupes, get this done. It's late. Missing a decor item. We can just add a flower pot? I really don't like this. That's terrible. That decor right there at the top. Apparently they don't like the fire pole. Like the fire pole counts as a real negative. I didn't realize that. Interesting. They don't like the airflow tiles either. They like the regular tiles much better. Right? Yeah, these give you a bonus, whereas these take away. But I kind of don't care. I mean, let's see. In terms of, you're not getting any your decor is really low, which is causing nothing. You're not getting a bonus, but you're not taking like a mouse for having low decor. And that's all that counts. Okay, so we still need to figure out how to get some water into our system, because it's been days since I said we would have it ready already. So it's this bit, yeah. So build a pipe like this, and then we'll just go ahead and get it connected. I should use a valve. Build a valve. Wrong thing. It's gonna be a temporary thing, so we can just put it here for now. Any skills? Lindsay got a skill. What was your thing? You're our engineer. And why won't that mean? Oh, because no, you already have that. Oh, you need the carrying ones too first. Okay, sure. And you want to be a carrying person, so and we'll give you a hat. You can have the electrical engineering hat. There. Let me close some of these. They're kind of getting in the way. We're still accumulating dirt. I was worried about that. Algae we're starting to burn through. Okay. Okay, so I don't like when it's so green. I don't like it. Let's just turn this way down, because I just want to not screw everything up yet. And then connect this to there and disconnect that. And make this happen first, please. New dupe, or at least new care package. More dirt! Or we could just grab 2,500 25,000 kilocalories. Or no, that's what we have already. This would just be in our 5,000 calories. That's kind of nothing. I'm gonna take the dirt. It looks like it's such a mess, but it's gonna work out, I swear. It just occasionally is more green than other times. Okay, is this going? Yeah, okay. And I don't know why I have that valve. Go ahead, crank it up. Just so there's a flush available for everyone. When all of these are clear, then we'll turn it off. These are all... Yeah, okay. Now, here's my thought. I don't think it's going to be able to get around that. I think it's going to stop here. So we would need to make a pipe like this, too. Yeah, it's not even getting past there. Now, what's the magic of that spot? I would have thought it wouldn't be able to go past this one. Oh well. Okay. Let's go ahead and slow that. Turn that off. And then we can just reconnect it up here to get it out of the pipe. Oh, that's a nice little loop. Get rid of that one, please. We're gonna make a mess down here, but that's okay. Then connect it like that. Disconnect that and that. Interesting. No mess. Huh. Must have been deconstructed by, like, the girl that has the, who can deal with that. So, go ahead, connect that. Get rid of that one. And it will flow backwards. Yeah, we can get rid of this. This doesn't do anything anymore. Deconstruct. And go ahead and mop up the rest. Okay, that's all done. Get rid of this. All these pipes can go away. Yeah, seems working. Oh, is this starting to work? I missed it. I missed the first flush of the day. Okay, we'll see it tomorrow morning. They're gonna want to use these sinks and at least the first couple of those lavatories and the showers. So there we go. We have this polluted water coming in this way, going to both of these, and right now these are all open, aren't they? Anyway, they're passing straight through because I didn't turn them off. No, they're off. They're all off. They shouldn't be able to get through. Average flow control is 0. So why is it letting stuff through? Maybe if I just move it a little? Average flow rate 0. That's really peculiar. Like, all of these are off too, so I would have thought that it would back up, like, right here. Instead, it seems like it's just ignoring the valves. I don't like that. That's no good. Somebody go take a shower or something, please. Here, let's have a new, Max, it's your lucky day. Where are you? Oh, we've actually got some stress from all the popped eardrums and chilly surroundings. Interesting. Ah, this is looking a little messy, I have to admit. Where are you, Max? Everyone's idle. Oh, he's in here. Just chilling. Okay, that didn't work. Never mind. Oh, wait, no, maybe he's going to take a shower? No, he's not. Max, I am so disappointed. He's just going between these two things. Never mind. Get back to work. We'll just wait for tonight. Because I don't get it. What? These are off. Let me just turn them up a little bit. And then back down. And then someone will come along and verify that they're up, they're down. Same for these. Well, actually, this is the one that I wanted to go into. So turn this one up to full. And the rest of these just down all the way. Because I think what that's supposed to do is supposed to mean that no water can pass through it if it's at 0. So why is water passing through it? I don't know. I don't get it. That basically means that the water entering these pipes is going to still be polluted, right? Here, spill that, or mop that up. Okay, downtime. Let's watch this. So, there we go. We spit out some dirty water. It comes in here. Gets split into these two. Gets sieved and turned into regular water. Goes in here and it goes to each of these intakes. And should sit, except for this one. Okay, good. They're sitting in these intakes until we tell them they're allowed to go in. And now that went out again, and now it should sit in this intake. There we go. That's exactly what I want to happen. So now the water will accumulate. Unfortunately, the stuff in here is not going to. Let's see, this contains... So there we go. Here we have a bunch of water in this liquid reservoir containing germs that are not dying as fast as I want. You're in chlorine! You should be dying! Maybe it's because of the water. Ah! Okay, how are we gonna do this? We might have to pump more chlorine in. Because if this was pure chlorine, it would die really fast, right? I mean, in a way, it doesn't even matter that much, because these food poisoning germs are, like, not that worrisome. But I gotta have it ticking down greater than that. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at this, and we'll figure it out next time. In the meantime, thank you everyone for watching. We've made quite a bit of progress. We filled up this entire area, and now our dupes are much more comfortable, even though they're showering in their toilet water. Great! Thanks for watching. Till next time.